We begin with Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman in Kerrville, Texas. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, George. We were just outside Camp Mystic yesterday watching as volunteers laid out the trunks and belongings of some of those campers just outside those bunks. And this disaster is now on track to be even deadlier than Hurricane Harvey. And there are so many children. And the story, of course, is the power of that river lifting these two houses off their slabs, shifting them 50 feet in that direction, obliterating the house next door. And officials saying still this morning, there are over 30 people out there missing.
This morning, that grim milestone in flood-stricken central Texas as search and rescue efforts enter their 5th day here, the death toll now topping 100. And that number is expected to rise. This morning, new video showing how that fatal 4th of July flood swallowed everything in its path. This home in Center Point, Texas, lifted off its foundation.
There's a cat in there.
Smashing into a tree. Jens Hasse inside his red truck as the waters rushed around him. His daughter-in-law says he used a gun to shoot the window to escape to the roof where he waited for hours for help. And in this video, a chain of people pulling the rope to save this woman from the churning river. Stuart Gross, who works for the city of Ingram, is still haunted by the cries of his neighbors.
To me, it's a graveyard. It's sacred ground. And there's people that are probably still right there and that may never come back. They're under gravel, they're under trees. You know, and it's real hard not to feel bad because I know some of these people.
The Guadalupe River shattering a near century-old record, cresting at over 37 feet. The water has receded, revealing the wreckage.
In this debris field alone, there are dozens of workers. There are multiple machines. There are excavators. They've been working painstakingly to try to clear that RV, thinking that there might be human remains there. There aren't. But what is happening here is that there are debris piles like this extending for dozens of miles along the banks of this river here.
It's a river famed for the camps on its banks like Camp Mystic. Yesterday, we made our way up there through a shattered countryside.
You can see the front of that building ripped clean off. Over here, people taking out the belongings of campers, including their trunks.
This morning, 10 campers and 1 counselor still missing. Among them, Kellyanne Lytle.
What do all the reindeer do?
Her family sharing this video of her singing at a recent Christmas pageant. And also missing, Officer Bailey Martin, the Odessa Police Department saying he was on a family trip for the holiday. These firefighters, also from Odessa, saying they will stay until Martin and all of the others are recovered.
So you haven't given up hope of actually finding someone alive?
No, sir. Not one bit.
Back at Camp Mystic, we're learning more about those victims killed, including 8-year-old twins Hannah and Rebecca Lawrence. Their 14-year-old sister surviving, their grandfather saying they gave joy that can never be forgotten. And 8-year-old Anna Margaret Bellows, her mother thanking the camp's counselors for trying to protect her daughter.
Our whole group is so grateful for the counselors who loved our children and protected them until the very end.
His grace that brought.
And overnight vigils across Texas, communities gathering to remember those they lost.
We are truly heartbroken and devastated for all the families that are involved.
And teams have been making steady progress getting through those gymnasium-sized piles of debris. But officials at this point say that the hope of finding survivors is dimming. And as this shifts towards a recovery effort and as Texas begins to grieve, the White House announcing that President Trump is scheduled to make a visit here on Friday. Rebecca.
All right, Matt. Sacred ground there, as he said. Thank you.